Alright, hello everyone. So today we have a couple new techs in Spiral Knights, which is really surprising considering how long the game's been out. These have somehow gone undiscovered, but the first one lets you get over spikes without taking damage, or really over any obstacle, by extending how long you're invincible for. So I'll show it to you real quickly. How it works like that is that if you have a sprite ability or a projectile out in the same direction as your dash, and then you try to dash over the obstacle, the game just kind of blanks out and doesn't make you take damage. I'm not 100% sure on how to replicate it all the time. I haven't been able to get it consistently, so for now we'll just hold off on talking about it more and go into the other one. Now this one is a lot weirder. What you're about to see is that when I use my flash attack on a Mixmaster, the shots teleport. Okay, first thing, this only works on Mixmaster and Orbit Gun, nothing else. And we'd always thought that these things didn't have a flash charge or flash attack. Turns out that's not the case. The shots had always just been teleporting to the nearest corner, so in this case it goes up, it slides along the gate, it goes into the corner, and then it appears and hits the switch because of its explosion range. Now this does a few weird things, as you can see right now. The switch is actually not taking any damage, it can't be flipped on or off. And as you might imagine, this also applies to enemies. So if you get the killing blow on an enemy with a teleporting Mixmaster shot, just like this... One second. There we go. The enemy gets completely frozen in its death animation, so it can no longer die. It no longer attacks either though, and perhaps most importantly, it no longer respawns. So if you have runs like Grinchland Assault or Romulus Twins, where there are enemy spawners that matter, you can actually deactivate those by just getting an enemy stuck in the death animation. Of course, you have to lower it enough so that your charge attack or flash attack kills it. But if you can do that, this could have some actual uses. Now this doesn't just stop at enemies and switches either. Explosives can also be deactivated like this. So if I start up a flash charge, or a flash attack, the flash charge just has a larger explosion, and I get the teleporting shot to hit it because there's a corner there caused by the block and the explosive. Boom! Instead of the countdown resulting in it dying, it actually just kind of stays there. Now this could be a good thing in runs where explosives keep respawning and you don't want them to be there. You can deactivate them entirely. On the other hand, it could also be a bad thing if you deactivate an explosive that you'd have to break to get through. I can also break the normal ones like this. You see the teleporting shot, and now it can't be destroyed anymore, because it's been hit by the Mixmaster. Really strange stuff. Now if I bring this into an actual run, I can show you just how this works on normal enemies and traps. I'm going to start with trying to hit one of the wheel launchers with the flash attack. So, the left two cause a corner, so if I do that, boom! they no longer shoot wheels. You can't go past them either, so you could block this place off, but yeah, they're completely disabled. This only works on things that can be killed in the first place, so the wheel launchers up above that are invincible, not so much targetable, but for those ones... Now this bottom's a safe zone. Completely useless, by the way, because you could actually just have destroyed the wheels, but that's how it works on enemies. Now the last one I'm going to try is with this slag that I've boxed in here, so I'll aim at it so that the shot teleports up into the corner. I have to aim a little bit up so it doesn't get stuck on the statues, but there you go, that should have done it. And now this slag is in enemy limbo as well. One of the biggest problems with this is that if there's an enemy gate, where you have to kill all the enemies to proceed, you have to wait for this to despawn, and it takes something like 5 minutes for the slag to actually disappear, though it does despawn eventually. However, of course, if it was one of those enemies that keeps respawning throughout the arena, would not have to worry about it anymore. It's surprisingly easy to pull off too. I just use the statues to be able to turn on the recording system, but you can realistically just lure an enemy into the corner and then fire away there. It's also easier with a party, because one of the party members can lure it up, and then the other person can use the flash attack. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this trick, so thank you all for watching, and hope you have a great day.